Hello and welcome. My name is Dr. Gerard Toal, and this is a quick 5-minute video introduction to critical geopolitics, a subfield that I and other political geographers have worked to build over the last 3 decades. So, a simple definition of critical geopolitics is the following. It is the scholarly study of the spatialities of statecraft. So you've got 3 S's there, and I want to talk about each one of these. First of all, let's talk about scholarship. So, critical geopolitics is scholarly. This means it is a social science. It rests on robust, peer-reviewed research to understand and explain the world we live in. Now, social science is committed to Enlightenment ideals. It does not have a country. Now, this distinguishes critical geopolitics from traditional or classic geopolitics. Its goal was to provide counsel to the state to make geography, international relations, an aid to statecraft. Critical geopolitics is not about developing policy options or policy advice, nor is critical geopolitics about the development of partisan research. Nonetheless, critical geopolitics is not a view from nowhere or from an ivory tower. Academia is shaped by states and their power structures and culture. Academics cannot and should not ignore the political context within which they research and write, or the broader world. Academics are citizens of countries and of an interconnected and imperiled world. What this means is that critical geopolitics researchers should be reflexive thinkers. They always need to begin by examining their own biases and the situatedness of their research. Are they problem solving for one state elite? Are they recycling concepts that are hegemonic within a particular geopolitical culture? Or are they thinking critically beyond the categories of the moment about power and states and the broader concerns of humanity? Now, my own position is that critical geopolitics should serve the cause of scholarship, first and foremost, and beyond that promote broad liberal Enlightenment values within the public arena, a public arena that is now global. Now, let's talk about that second S, spatiality. Now, that sounds like a word that geographers invented to intimidate people, but it's a word really that you should not be afraid of. Now, geographers use the word to remind everyone that space is all around us. It is not out there, or simply the physical world, or simply a variable like distance and location we add to our models. I'm looking at you, political scientists. We live in a socio-spatial world. It is unavoidable, it is ineluctable. And critical geopolitics is a reworking of 3 classic geopolitical concerns, spatialities that are within, but not precisely named in these classic texts. The first of these is the geopolitical field. And the geopolitical field refers to the physical, geographic, and socio-spatial features, players, and rules shaping the practice of statecraft. It's the arena of statecraft, the stage and its players. Second concept is geopolitical culture. And this is how state elites and their populations make sense of the world and their place within it. All states have geopolitical cultures, foundational identities and myths about themselves. A geopolitical culture is the debate state elites have about their state's place in the world, its friends and enemies, how it is to secure and defend itself, how it is to prosper and thrive. So identity, security, well-being. Now, political geographers have conducted a lot of research on geopolitical cultures. An early distinction that was made that I still find is helpful is between formal geopolitics, which deals with the geopolitical products of intellectuals of statecraft, as opposed to practical geopolitics, which is the everyday working geopolitical discourse of those in power and those in the political arena, as distinct from popular geopolitics, then, which is simply the geopolitical understandings that run through the popular culture of a state, that are its media and cultural products. Now, all of these rest upon geopolitical imaginations, prevailing conceits and archetypes about a state's culture and its identity. And these geopolitical imaginations are characterized by different traditions, which tend to endure over time. Now, the third concept is of a geopolitical condition. And this is concerned with how dynamic technological assemblages here war technologies, transportation technologies, communication machines, and advances therein shape how geopolitics and statecraft is experienced, how it's understood, and how it is practiced. Now, contrary to some slogans, geography is not permanent, it's not primordial, it's not revengeful. It is never clearly isolatable from human inventions. Rather, what we are examining are dynamic human-environment co-creations which are reshaping the practice of statecraft. Okay, that's my quick 5-minute video introduction to critical geopolitics. Here is where you can read more.